Hey guys, what's up? Not in the woods today, I'm on the couch. I'm on their couch. But I'm packing for a upcoming trip this coming up week. Getting some gear out, so I thought I'd do a quick gear video. What I had in mind is to show you the 5 things I would rebuy out of all of my gear if somehow I lost everything. House burnt down, gets hit by a meteor, chupacabras come steal all my crap, whatever. I have a lot of gear, and there are some things that that I wouldn't rebuy. That I would go a different route. So I'm gonna start off by showing something along those lines. This is my Toaks titanium pot. It's a 750. Now, if I lost this, I would absolutely buy another titanium 750 pot. I would probably buy another Toaks titanium 750 pot. But what I would probably do is get the one without the bail. I have a bunch of pots with bails. I love making tripods and cooking that way. But this guy is just, I've not once used it since I bought this pot ever. And that's primarily because if I'm taking this, it's most likely all I've been doing with it is boiling water for coffee or backpacking meals, and that's it. I don't really cook in this. If I'm gonna bring a pot to cook in, I'm probably honestly gonna bring my heavier stainless steel pot. Stainless steel just cooks a little better than titanium, and I don't care as much about messing it up. And that's like a totally different type of trip. This is for lightweight backpacking, where I'm trying to cut weight and those types of things. Anyway, so that's why my pot is not included. Now you're like, Jimmy, you're really not going to rebuy this Gränsfors Bruks small forest axe? Well, the reason why this didn't make the list is because I didn't buy this. This was a gift from my really good friend Josh, and so it kind of doesn't count. Now, if I didn't have this, would I buy it? Yeah, I would. This thing is amazing. But this video is things I would rebuy. I'd feel kind of like a jerk if I hit Josh up. I was like, hey, dude, buy me another axe, bro. Come on. Can't do that. So I'd be buying it again. I'd be buying a replacement. So it doesn't really count as things I would rebuy, once again, because it was a gift. Very awesome. One of the best gifts ever, actually. So, my top 5 things that I currently own, that I bought myself, that I would rebuy the exact same thing of again. I'm going to start with my biggest one, and that is the tent I've been using for the last few months. The Meyer Lanchan 2. You can get it from AliExpress, you can get it on Amazon. There's other companies on Amazon I've been seeing that are selling pretty much the exact same thing. It's a 2-man trekking pole tent, so I use my trekking poles as the tent poles, and off chance you're not familiar with this tent. Double wall. So why would I buy that and not say like a lighter Z-Packs? Because in all fairness, at some point I probably will buy a Z-Packs duplex or one of their other offerings. I bought this to test out to see how the dogs were going to do in the tent. Not that we haven't taken them camping before, because we have, but sure enough, one night we put them in. Moose shredded some of the mesh, so we duct taped it up. And then the next morning, one of our friend's dogs ran over, freaked Ryder out. She shredded the mesh like that, like holes like this big. So I got some tenacious tape. I've taped up all the mesh, so it's all sealed up again. Bugs can't get in, and really functionally, it's fine. But having the dogs damage I think it was like $120 tent is a lot different than them damaging like a $500 or $600 tent. Nobody wants to see a grown man cry because my tent's all ripped up. Anyway, so that's why I would rebuy the Meyer if I had to. Second, so, I have my foot in the bushcraft, well, mostly in the bushcraft community, honestly. But, I still look into a lot of ultralight stuff, or just a lot of just plain backpacking. But this, along with the axe, a little more on the bushcraft side, and that is one of my knives. And this is the LT Wright GNS. If you watch my videos, you see me talk about it. This is, for me right now, with the things I do, the most perfect knife that I own for where I'm at. And knives are weird. Everybody's different. Like for instance, like a lot of people like LT, is it called the Bushcrafter? Anyway, it's got like a broomstick handle instead of like a contoured handle like this, and I just really like the Woodlore design with a contour handle. Look at it. But that's because that's what works for me. The ultralight backpacking guys can get by with like tiny little Swiss Army knives, and that works for them. Would not work for me. Some people like to have big old chopping knives to split wood. Once again, not my style, and that's fine. Everybody does things differently, has different needs, and then also different skill levels that can determine those things. Anyway, Chupacabra steals my knife, buying it again. And to go along with that, to complete the cutting tool section of this video, is my Bahco Laplander. Had it for several years now. This thing goes on every trip with me. Weekend trips, day hikes. I've done a few like ultralight backpacking trips where I'm like, really shedding as much weight as I can. I still throw this in there. I count this almost as a survival item to me, and I use it every single time I go into the woods. It might be something as simple as cutting something for me to do a little carving, because I like to wood carve. Or it could be portioning up a bunch of fat wood or a bunch of just firewood. I don't know. So why not the Silky? So everything I've seen online and on YouTube and in forums and everything like that, the Silkies will cut better than this. They'll eat through wood much faster. So why wouldn't I buy that? I've seen way too many videos. A lot of like the really big name YouTube guys like Joe Robinette, I think Scrambled O, they break their tips. My good friend Brian has broken one or two. I'm not sure. I don't know if he broke it. I think somebody else broke his saw on a trip. Anyway, these don't break. And so whereas the Silky is probably a better saw, I'm me, and I would break it. There's no question. I can't be trusted with things like that because they'll break. So that's why I'll go back to the Bahco. Okay, number 4, would be my headlamp. So this is the Nitecore. I know you're gonna think I'm gonna say the NU25, but you're wrong. I went with the 20. I was watching a different YouTube guys doing like outdoor gear review, and so a lot of guys apparently were going for the 25. It's lighter weight. We're talking about the guys that cut grams and stuff. This guy took the headlamp for the NU20 and then the 25 off of the harness deal and then the strap, and the 20 ended up weighing less. Now, do I care about 3-5 grams less in weight? No, I do not. The 25 has other features that are great for some people. It has a red light. I think it's one of the headlamps that can do like an SOS signal thing. I just don't use, I've had headlamps in the past with the red light. I just don't use it. And as far as an SOS thing, no. So this is a single button, and you tap it once, it comes on, and I can't remember the lumens. It's not so bright, pretty good, and that's the one I use most of the time. And then the last click is 300 lumens, light the whole place up. I'm pretty sure there's a bear over there. I need to see it so I know which way to run. And anyway, that's why I went with this. There is a mod for to lose the strap and use shock cord to make it even lighter. I have shock cord. It's sitting in the other room. I've just been too busy. I've been too busy. That's way better than sounding lazy, right? To do that shock cord mod. It's once again, cutting a couple grams isn't that big of a deal to me right now. So maybe it will one day if I ever through hike the AT or something like that. Maybe it won't, but it's not that big of a deal. And honestly, the head strap is it's pretty comfortable, so not too worried about it. Okay, number 5. This is the cheapest thing I bought, and this is a little 5x7 Outdoor Products tarp from Walmart. And I know what you're thinking. You're surprised I don't have a 10x10, some kind of lightweight or possibly more bushcrafty tarp that I would pick. And the answer is I do have those tarps in my gear room. So why would I buy this? This is what I throw in my pack when I'm doing a day hike as my emergency shelter. I've never really had to use it. I think I've set it up once or twice just to play with it, or I think I've used it as kind of like a ground cloth sit pad type thing once. But anyway, it's 5x7, so it will work as an emergency shelter in a pinch. So you get lost on your day hike or something like that. But the big thing is, these are, I think they're $7.99. $7, $8. Maybe they're $9 now. I don't know. But when going through all of my stuff, saying, hey man, what do I want that, fifth item to be? I had a pair of Ultra shoes sitting there. I had a Tokes titanium long handle spoon, and those two things would also make this list. I would absolutely buy those again. But I wanted to put this in there because this is something just everybody can go buy. If you're at Walmart for something already, and if you've had person watch this video, you're probably going to shoot over the camping section just to see. Just grab one. They're $7. You go for a day hike, throw it in your pack, and you got the cover for the 5 C's survivability already handled, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, can you get lighter weight tarps, bigger and lighter weight tarps? Sure, but $7. I mean, you can't beat that. Anyway, those are the 5 items that if Alien Chupacabras burnt my house down, I would rebuy, plus a couple extras. And I guess I'm gonna stop being busy, and I'm gonna go pack up for my trip now. I have to get a food list together. I'm taking my kids, so. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you guys want to see different types of gear videos, please feel free, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see. You see something in a video and you want to know more about it. I'm a big gear nerd. I'm constantly reading and researching and watching other people's videos, but I think that's all I got for you guys. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.